Y'all know something else that's never talked about is how the men of the friend of your spouse is the one who tries to holler at you when that man dies. When my late husband died, one of the pallbearers that I handpicked myself. So because I keep getting this comment, and I also keep getting the comments from people, specifically women, who keep saying, "Oh, he wanted to be with you for the insurance policy." Well, let's talk about that. That man left that insurance policy the whole $400,000. He left it to his mama. He did not leave it to me. So I'm good now, but he said, "Is it you would rather it be someone your husband didn't know?" Well, yeah, because my mama has always taught me this. You don't never date nobody who your homegirls will show interest in or who your homegirls have been with. And you don't never date nobody that called themselves a friend, a brother, or whatever to the boyfriend that you have been with or to a spouse that you have been with. So I have.
All right, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video. So look, before I move forward into this video, I just want to start it out with some positivity. I want to tell all my supporters out there that I do appreciate y'all, and I hope that everything did go good today during your day, or will go good today during your day, just depending on when you see this video or when I post this video. But anyway it goes, I'm simply wishing y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of your life. And when I say that, I'm only talking to my supporters and to those who are reciprocating the same energy back to me. But other than that, let's go ahead and move forward into this situation because we got a lot to talk about. And before I move forward into anything, for those who know what's going on, I do have a raffle ticket sale going on this weekend. So basically what that means is that you can get more tickets for the regular prices. So if you was paying $50, $100, whatever the case may be, you can double, triple, or even quadruple the amount of tickets that you would normally get on a regular day to have more chances at winning this vehicle. And for those who don't know what's going on, I have a 2024 Chevy Trax that's just sitting up, still in the plastic and things like that. I decided to go ahead and just do a raffle on it because I feel like it'll be beneficial for me and one of my supporters out there. So, you know, if you want to take a chance at winning this car, go ahead and get in the raffle. You got a good chance and give you some nice price tickets this weekend. I'm talking about you can get a lot of tickets for a little or nothing. So yeah, especially for the amount of the car. Other than that, let's go ahead and move forward into the situation. So look, I felt the video that's trending on World Star right now with a young lady just talking about how her husband died, and it says that men of the spouse trying to be with the widow. Now I don't know exactly what the hell going on with this, but the title is just, you know, eye-catchy. I decided to go ahead and talk about it. So let's go ahead and move forward and talk about the whole situation. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on everything. And it's just so crazy that, you know, you can be loyal, you can be somebody's friend, you can do so many different things for people and they still want your person, you know. And I mean, true enough, you're not hearing stuff like that, but damn, cuz you got to be like that. This shit crazy, bro. There's so many other women out here in the world, and men too, because women do the same thing as well. Why would you want to go deal with your friends ex or something like that? I don't know, shit weird to me, you know. Now, if y'all didn't have a real good relationship, I can kind of understand you moving like that. But if somebody is considering you their friend, then this shit weird. Let's get into the video though, see what the hell going on. And hit the like button, man. I'm dropping consistent content back to back to back, and that's all I ask y'all to do. Hit the like button, add all my social medias in the comment section, and yeah, we're gonna talk about everything. Let's go.
I know something else that's never talked about is how the men of the friend of your spouse is the one who tries to holler at you when that man dies.
That's how it go.
When my late husband died, one of the pallbearers that I handpicked myself, because my husband kept saying how close him and this person was. One of them tried to talk to me. One of the homeboys out of the military tried to talk to me. It was the craziest thing ever. Like, I didn't even know stuff like that was real. Like, my mom used to tell me stories and stuff like that, but I didn't even know something like that could happen to me. So the pallbearer, I would never forget. Like, he used to text and check on me and my daughter all the time.
Faking.
And I was perfectly fine with it. And one day he called me on my last day of therapy, which was like on a Thursday. I still got the messages and everything to prove. This why I be daring people to play with me. I still got the receipts. He texted me one day just to check. It was the same messages he always said. "Hello, just checking in on you in London." I'm like, "Yeah, we good. I'm just leaving therapy. I'm feeling better, kind of getting back to myself now." He's like, "Well, I'm glad to hear that." I'm like, "All right, cool. Are you good?" "Yeah, I'm good too." "All right, well, you know, I always just check on y'all because I know y'all lost a friend too." "Yeah, I know, whatever. Why for to get back to work?" That's normally how the text messages go.
He wants some cat.
After I send that, he texts back. And he's like, "I'm not rushing you or nothing like that. But when you start to heal up and you start looking to date, I was hoping that you would give me a chance."
Oh, man.
This was the kicker. He told me, "I feel like your husband would want you to be with somebody who he knew would take care of you and his little girl."
What? I mean, that's probably true enough, but bro, it ain't you. With your little freaky, horny, twisted minded having ass, man, that don't make no sense, bro. He was prepping her the whole time, just seeing and trying to check her temperature and stuff like that. But a lot of people do get friendliness confused with flirting and other things like that, when in all actuality, they just being nice to you, bro. You gotta have some type of you know, discernment to understand that these people don't like you like that, bro. But everybody just feel like that when they can catch somebody at a vulnerable state, they can just get with them, and that ain't what's up at all. But yeah, to actually say that, man, that's so diabolical, man. It's so trash. It's just despicable, man. Damn, and he had bigged you up to her. That's what makes it really, really sad. Let's get back into it though. No morals.
I went home and I sit there for the longest. And I said, you know what? I said, let me just text this man back. So I texted him back and I told him, I said, look, I'm not even flattered. I said, I'm quite disgusted that you're even okay to send me a message like this. I told him, I said, this right here will never happen. I said, and because you have took it this far, don't even text me no more to check on me. I'm good. No, we're good. I'm good. Just know that. And I blocked him. As you know from that birthday video, baby, that block button real strong. I don't care who you are, you will get blocked. I
I'm the
blocked
same way.
on social media. I blocked that phone number. He started trying to text me from a Text Now app to let me know, I am so sorry that I came on to you like that. I just thought, no, you didn't think at all. So now I gotta block this as well.
Oh,
now,
he thought.
he
thought.
So a lot of them would reach out to me. I didn't even mind, but I would always let them know, like, this is my phone number. Text me, call me, whatever you want to do to check on me. I'm okay with that because I knew that they had lost somebody as well, and I wanted to check on them. Y'all, the homeboy, he started out super duper cool. I don't even know how close him and my late husband was, because I had only met him one time, but the other people I saw them multiple times. He hit me up to check on me. I wrote him back, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm letting him know that, you know, I'm praying for them as well, all type of stuff, because it can't be easy to lose a friend. I've never lost a friend. He then, like a few months go by after checking on me, he tries to, like, holler at me. And when I don't bite on it, now you subliminally write messages about me on Facebook and on Snapchat. And I know exactly who they're to. And then I believe that he went to the friend group and started spreading lies because some of the guys stopped checking on me and my daughter, which is perfectly fine. I don't even care because I didn't need them checking on me in the first place. Like, all y'all and your wives sit around and knew that man was cheating, and ain't nobody tell me nothing. Which, you know, it ain't that business to tell me something.
You cheating.
Like, y'all, I'm the type of person, like, if I know y'all man cheating, and I done met the side piece, and now I done met the wife, baby, I'm texting from a text app number, that nigga dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't like to get involved. I understand.
Yeah, and I feel like you shouldn't get involved in other people's situations because at the same time, what you're doing all of that, they can have they can grow an anger towards you. They can dislike you because you all in their business, quote unquote, you know. And at the same time, you know, a lot of the times, man, you can tell somebody cheating, but they really just not gonna leave their relationship, man. Some people already know that they person probably was already like this or was gonna move like this, or they might have their own understanding and things like that. I just feel like you should let God just do the work, you know. Some things will come to fruition over time, and some people just be avoiding or ignoring certain signs to the point where, you know, God probably been, you know, giving them warning signs over and over and over. They keep on ignoring them, and they need to get that certain level of understanding on their own. So you got to leave people alone and let them go through their own storms and stuff like that. But a while ago she was saying Cuz was thinking he was finna bone, Cuz was thinking he was finna be her new man and everything. And it's just so crazy that you willing to move like that, knowing that if you did get together, you didn't give a damn about nobody else's opinion about what y'all was doing. You really just don't give a damn. You really ain't about nothing, bro. That's crazy to me, man. And then you mentioning the children and stuff like that as well. You know, that don't make no sense to me. But a lot of the times, man, people be idolizing and worshiping what you have the whole time while you're around them. You thinking that they're happy for you, but at the same time, they're really not. They really are envious, mad, and hateful. And yeah, they just can't stand that you have this perfect or ideal situation, you know what I'm saying? I can't say it's perfect because nothing is perfect, but yeah, man, they really be hating on you, bro. You better watch certain things that people tell you. They can tell you what they really like and envy about you at the same time while in the midst of glorifying you. So watch out for everything. But overall, man, you know, this situation right here is crazy. It's about to end, so I'm gonna go see if I can find some type of update. I see some type of name down there, so I'm gonna see if I can find something. Give me a second, and we're gonna talk about it if I can find something else. Hopefully I can, because I hate having videos without clarification and clarity. So hold on, give me 1 second. Hi, y'all. So look, man, I found a couple of videos and stuff like that. I found her page also. So yeah, we finna get into this and see what the hell really going on. She got like 2 more videos that I'm adding on her. So yeah, let's go ahead and check it out and see what the hell going on. And let me say RP to him. No matter what he had going on the side or whatever the case may be, RP to that man. You know, I want to send my condolences out to the family and everybody out there that had a genuine love for him. But let's get back into the video.
But before y'all hop in my message saying that, well, it's not their responsibility. Well, we know that, doofus. So it's okay. But yeah, that happened. So a lot of people don't talk about stuff like that go on. But these homeboys really don't be homeboying after it's over with. Now, some of my late husband's friends, that was childhood friends down here, and that was also in the military. Some of those guys are really genuine guys. Like, I have one, him and his wife, they always check on me. They're from Mississippi as well. I got another one, the one who has my dog. He checks on me all the time. And then the other ones, I think they just kind of fall by the wayside. They follow me on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. So they'll hit like on my pictures or something like that. And it's like, all right, I know she doing okay, but we ain't got to talk type of thing. And that's perfectly fine because I'm socially awkward anyway. Like, I can hold a conversation holding my cell phone, but if you all were in my face, I couldn't say anything. So I'm okay with that. But I did want to tell that. So I want to preface this with saying that all of this took place in 2015. In 2023, I married the man of my dreams and of my prayers. So I'm good now. But he said, is it you would rather it be someone your husband didn't know? Well, yeah, because my mama has always taught me this. You don't never date nobody who your homegirls that show interest in or who your homegirls have been with.
That's
you
law.
Don't never date nobody that called themselves a friend, a brother, or whatever to the boyfriend that you have been with or to a spouse that you have been with. So I have carried that with me all 30 years of my life. Like, I could never date behind none of my homegirls, and I could never date behind a man that I had ever been with. On top of that, I
my city boy, they
sometimes you are the company you keep. Sometimes birds of a feather do flock together. Like, that is just the way that I believe. For me, to stay friends with somebody who was cheating on his wife tells me that you condone that behavior, because for me, I like-minded people. As a married woman, I'm not going to befriend married women who are cheating on their spouses because I don't do that. And I don't want you to start thinking that I'm a part of that company, because I want to be somebody that my husband trusts. And I feel like for me, if my husband was hanging with men who cheated on their spouses, I would start wondering, well, what is you doing? I never want to make it like I condone any type of behavior. So the moment you start doing stuff that I don't do, drugs, beating on nipples, not taking care of your kids, beating your children, and all types of stuff like that, baby, I cut you off. Okay? Like, I was raised up in love and not survival over here.
Straight up.
And that was the difference between me and my last spouse. It's like he was raised on survival and not love. This one here, me and him was raised the same way. This 2023 spouse, baby, me and that man was raised the same exact way. Oh, yeah. And on top of that, like, I'm looking at the comments are absurd. Women are not property. All this whole, in the Bible days, you must have read the Bible. In the Bible, the men used to date the brother's wives after the brother died. And the men used to do, this is not the Bible days. I don't care what the men did back then. This ain't that. This ain't that. Then I keep saying, one girl told me, in Africa, I am in America, okay? In America. I'm in America, baby. Like,
straight up.
In Africa. I may be black, but I'm not in Africa.
And then you know what? You know, like in my city, like these females, man, they gonna mess with your brother. They want your daddy. They want your cousins. Man, I'm talking about everything. And I always been the type, like, I hate to put it like this, but I really don't give a damn. Y'all can do what y'all do after me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and a lot of people around me knew that. And they just, I was young doing this type of shit though, letting everybody just hit. If she gonna let you hit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they was doing it back in the day too, you feel me? I don't even want to get too deep into it, but yeah, man, shit, they gon' shit. Boy, it taught me a lot, but this type of stuff is so common and it's crazy that people are okay with this. I really don't want nothing that done came from a certain person, because with me knowing certain shit, like, that will make me not attracted to that person, you know what I'm saying? Like, knowing that how you moving and stuff like that behind closed doors, I wouldn't want to, nah, hell nah. But yeah, a lot of people like sloppy seconds and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Especially from where I'm from. I'm pretty sure it's probably like that where you at, but down here where I'm at, man, they gonna mess with your cousin, your brother, your friends, everything in your face. I done went with my kinfolk to a female I used to talk to before. We done went to the girl house before. I went in the house, I'm like, damn, I used to talk to her, bro. You know what I'm saying? They both knew it too, but you know, that I guess he thought I didn't give a damn, and she just didn't give a damn, as you can see. But ultimately, you know, you just got to realize that people gonna do what the hell they want to do. People moral compasses are all over the place. They not in the right direction. And yeah, you gotta hold them accountable for that type of stuff, man, because they showing you character flaws at the same time. Now, if you're just somebody you really just don't give a damn about, that's understandable. But if you really rocking with a person and they still want who you dealing with and stuff like that, man, they want a lot of things that you got. You better pay attention to that, bro, for real, for real. But yeah, down here where I'm at, boy, they gonna pop it on anybody. They'll fuck around and get with your dog too, you know what I'm saying? But let's get back into it.
So in my life, I'm not dating no friends or no exes.
I feel you.
Okay. Teach y'all kids to say, why is that cat running across the street? I'm sorry, y'all. We got cats. And I pray for these cats every night. And one of them just ran across the street. They just don't care about my prayers. Anyways. Bye, y'all.
All right, hold it down.
I keep getting this comment, and I also keep getting the comments
You
from
are not
people,
attracted to
specifically
him.
women, who keep saying,
Just say
"Oh,
that.
he wanted to be with you for the insurance policy." Well, let's talk about that. That man left that insurance policy the whole $400,000. He left it to his mama. He did not leave it to me and his daughter. I thought, because I went on his word, that he was leaving that insurance policy to myself and my child. I found out after he died that policy went to his mama. So that money, I got none of that money. Not a penny. Not a cent. I didn't get anything. So, and then this whole comment about, oh, you're not attracted to him. These men were very attractive men. What I'm not attracted to is men who has been a homeboy, a brother, hell, y'all can be sisters now, and everything else to a man that I've dated. I'm never going to do that. Like, it's way too many men out here in these streets for me to be dating homies. I'm not doing it. Like I said in that video last night, they call them girls homie hoppers. My mother raised me so differently. Like, there's absolutely no way I could look at a friend of my man and say, that one might be the one tonight. Never. So now, what's the problem? You not attracted to him. These men is tone deaf in these comments. And it ain't all of y'all, because some of y'all give me hope. But the rest of y'all, yeah, mama should have swung up. I don't know if the things I'm telling to sound like half truths. The reason why some of them sound like that is because we have a 9-year-old daughter. And one thing that I've always said I would never do is I would never allow her to hear me talking about her dad in a negative light. So I try not to do that on social media. But because I've already opened up this one can, I'm going to tell you this whole story, and this is probably going to be the last story on it. So I'm going to break this down one time only to where it shouldn't be no question. July the 11th, 2015, I was the last person to find out that my late husband had died. Here's why. Well, let me break it down like this. 2014, I moved to Arizona. I moved that November. The week before I moved down, the side piece left to get deployed. The week before I moved back to Mississippi, because he was going to go to Korea for a year, and I decided me and my daughter was staying in Arizona with people we didn't know, she came back. So it all worked out so perfect for him. She and I never crossed paths. This man had me literally riding around in her car. Like, we had vehicles of our own, but he kept telling me that this is my home.
They too changed.
In the military, they would do that. They would literally leave like their cars with their friends so they didn't have to pay for storage. So I truly thought that was a friend's car. The whole time it was the side chick's car that we was riding around in the whole entire time. Okay. Me and her never crossed paths. July the 11th, he died. They shipped his body back on like the 20th or so, around through there. They sent me back like paperwork and all of that stuff that was like stuff that was his. Like a month later, I opened paperwork. This is why I was notified last that this man was dead by the military. Here's why. Because when I opened up that folder, at the bottom of the thing, it said who to notify first if dead or incapacitated or ill. And he had the side piece name on there. He took his mom's name off of there and put his side piece name on there. And he left all of the money to his mother. Now, people was in the audience saying that, oh, the mom could have gave you some money. It wasn't the mom's responsibility. It was his. So I never fought at the mom for that. Like, that wasn't her job to take care of me and my daughter. That was his job to do so. What's so crazy is that man bragged about me to everybody about how I was the best wife. I was the best person in his life that he had ever met. I was a great mom. I was this, that, and another. So when I called his therapist, because his therapist called me on the phone to send me her condolences. And I said to her, did you know he was cheating the whole time? I heard his therapist when she dropped the phone. It took her a minute. She picked the phone back up. And she said he was doing what? I said, did you know he was cheating on me the whole time? She said, I had no clue. She said, the way he spoke of you in here, she said, I've never heard a man speak about his wife the way he spoke about you. Everybody else that I would talk to on base, like the women that worked in the office with him and all that stuff, did y'all know he was cheating on me? They was like, what? He couldn't have been cheating on you. He always told us how much he loved you. He always told us this. He always told us that. This man bigged me up to everybody and was cheating on me in front of everybody. The craziest thing ever, right? I was so blown to hear the stories that he was telling people about me being such a good mom, a good wife, a good person, and all of that. And to know that all of those good things you were cheating on. So anyways, we got off topic. I had to call his mom and let her know that he was dead because he had took her off his paperwork. He left her on the insurance policy, but he took her off the paperwork. Now back to the insurance policy situation. Like I said, that wasn't his mama's responsibility. That was his. So the insurance policy is called the SGLI, and it's worth $400,000. You can distribute that money however you want to. I even obtained a lawyer because I was like, bro, he's leaving me destitute. Like, I have his daughter out here. And the lawyer was like, the bad thing is you can't sue the military. So he left a beneficiary. There's nothing you can do about it. So I literally was able to, I was able to do nothing. Like, they gave his mom the money to bury him. She got the money back that he had paid in for his GI Bill. She got it all. Even the money that's called the gratuity, that goes to the next of kin. It's $100,000. He was able to go in and split that money, and he made sure that he left majority of it to our daughter and tried to leave me zilch. Okay? I had to go to court. I had to get my lawyer, go to court, and have the rest of the money released that he had left to my daughter in order to have the money. So, you know, you big me up to everybody. You tell everybody how much you love me, but your actions show me that you really hated me. It's like secret hate at that. It was crazy. So about the dog situation, I'm looking for my dog.
Oui.
Because that's all I care about. We had a beautiful pit bull. We named her Roxy. I'm looking for my dog and I cannot find her. I've called every kill shelter it is in the county that we were staying in. Because that's what they had down there was kill shelters. And I knew that if I didn't get her within like 72 hours, I knew they was going to kill her. So I was horrified.
They tripping. That's how it go though, some
I
places.
hit up a friend and I'm like, I don't know why did they do first. I'm like, do you know where the dog is? And he was so hesitant. And he was like, Courtney, the dog is with the girl. And I'm like, this bitch got my dog? He's like, yep, dog with the girl. I told him, I said, go get my dog. So we went and got my dog. He asked me what I want to do with her. Well, because I had moved back to Mississippi with my mom, you know how parents is. Them pit bulls bite children. They eat kids. My mom didn't want the pit bull at the house.
Yeah.
So I wasn't able to get my dog back. And on top of that, I had already bought a German Shepherd. So my mom was like, nah, you doing too much. So I wasn't able to get my dog back to the house. So my friend still has her now. My friend has a dog. She's fine. She's perfectly fine. She's healthy. She's good. He was the biggest New Orleans Saints fan I knew. He had this beautiful, like, New Orleans Saint Letterman jacket that I wanted my daughter to be able to have, like, all the keepsakes that he loved for her dad. Like, I wanted her to be able to have that. So I found out the side piece had the jacket. Y'all, I was so angry when it came to all of this stuff that I called her first shirt. That's what they call them, her first command. I called her, and that lady basically told me, you need to let that hurt go. That's basically the way she put it. They wasn't doing nothing. The military don't care if you cheat on your spouse no more. So I then got in touch with his first shirt, and they told me he was so well respected on this base. You know, I just think you need to just try to heal. You need to just try to get over, because one thing we know is he loved you. He always told us that. Nobody cared. I got the quickest payday out of any other spouse whose husband done died because they wanted to shut me up, because I got to the point where I was hitting the base commander up, because I was like, you know what? If y'all ain't gonna do something about this, I'm gonna hit your commander up. And if he don't do something about this, I'm going over everybody's head. I started writing everybody, trying to figure out who I can get in touch to, because I was out for blood. So I found her husband.
Damn.
On Facebook, and I sent him everything I could think to send him. And he told me that's okay, because I'm divorcing her anyway. I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering. Here's the kicker, if you've made it this far.
What's up?
I told his mom. She was the only person who knew that he was cheating, because one day her and I was talking on the phone. It was like that it was right before the funeral. She and I was talking on the phone, and I told her I was going to the memorial. I said, because I found out he was cheating on me. She said, what? I said, yeah. I said, he was cheating on me. That lady said, that poor girl. The sad thing is she probably don't even remember telling me that, because this was the first time I had ever cussed around her. I said, that poor girl. I said, what the hell you mean? I said, I'm his wife.
Y'all, if you have made it this far, kudos to you, and you is nosy.
Hell
This
yeah,
one man
fuck it.
coming in on my video, he was like, boy, can you talk? Bro, can I? Anyways, I didn't even fly back to where we were stationed at to go to his memorial. I refused. And one of the women that worked at the shop with him, she said, you know, I know you're angry because I would be too. She said, but I feel like you're going to regret it if you don't come down to the memorial. I told her, I said, respectfully, I'll never regret not showing up to that memorial. So I didn't come. It was enough we had to go to the funeral. We went to the funeral, and do you know people was lying on me saying that I was sleeping with his best friend? Because the best friend came down here and I allowed the best friend to walk me into the funeral. They started rumors and saying I was sleeping with the best friend. We get to the burial, and at the burial, I'm wailing because all my emotions have just came together and they're bursting. And people looking at me crazy, like I ain't supposed to be mourning the loss of this man. So I was mourning his loss, but I was angry too. But I was so broken for my daughter. But now, you know, everything's okay. Like, I make sure she know who her dad is. Though she called my husband, I have now her dad. I always make sure she know, like, in her room right now, like, it's pictures of her dad everywhere. I make sure of it. I don't bash him. He didn't cheat on her. He cheated on me. I'm winding down to 10 minutes, y'all. I'm done. Anyways, have a good one.
That's her name right there. Yeah, that's Coco. So yeah, y'all go holler at her, follow her, and things like that if y'all want to. But overall, I just want to say that, you know, people be like this, bro. And it's just crazy to hear all that going on. I don't know if he intentionally was doing these things to her, like as far as not leaving her money and stuff like that. Some people do set up certain things without actually going back to fix them in time. They think they have time, so you know, they just put stuff to the side until they get an actual chance to go do what they need to do. But overall, it's a crazy situation. Like I was telling y'all before, you know, people like to go after people, exes and spouses and stuff like that, which I never understood that, you know. I mean, now if you did me wrong, then I'm definitely trying to get who you got. But if you've been a good person to me and stuff like that, then, well, that's how I used to be. You know, if you've been a good person to me, been keeping it solid with me and things like that, whoever you deal with is off limits to me. I don't have a desire for them at all, you know. Like I always done said in the past, if you've been rocking with me, you probably already done seen me say this before, but you know, a lot of my people that I used to deal with, exes and stuff like that, I ain't saying no names, but you know, they used to go deal with people that I was close to, friends, cousins, brothers, all the other type of shit. I never really just cared, you know. And I feel like that if anybody can deal with you, then you're not worthy of me no way. You feel me? I feel like that once you deal with me, you know what I'm saying, anything else outside of me is a how can I put? I don't want to put nobody down because I really don't mean it like that. But shit, I can pop my shit. Fuck it. I feel like that if you're doing something else outside of me, that's a disservice that you're doing to your damn self. You feel me? But it is what it is. Like I always say, man, you know, you gotta watch and be prepared for everything dealing with people, bro. That's why I really don't like dealing with people. I hate having all the extra thought process and stress about what they will and won't do and all the other type of shit. When really, in all actuality, majority of people really ain't about shit no way, in my personal opinion. But yeah, man, I want to know your personal thoughts and opinions on this whole situation, man. R.I.P. to him, like I said before. Like she said a while ago, I really love that she said that he cheated on me, not the daughter, and she still gonna show him love to the baby. She don't want the baby to see, you know, certain things and hear certain things that's negative pertaining to him, and that's what's up, bro. It takes a real strong person to do that, especially if everything that she said was true is true. Which I'm not trying to, you know, discredit her, but you know, I like to be unbiased in these situations. But yeah, overall, I want to know your thoughts and opinions on everything. Y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're rocking with the channel. Other than that, I'll holler at y'all later on another video. All right.